because I wanted a travelling experience. I wanted hey guys, just fell over and dropped his phone. Everybody, or good afternoon. It's about 3 in the afternoon. I'm staying in today mostly, just doing some editing, doing some research and just some tutorial videos to learn some extra tips and pointers towards the videos and stuff. Today I'm just going out for a quick walk, as you can't sit in all day. I'm only going for a stroll around the block. But I thought I'd do a topic today on my plans in the future, and my initial plans after this trip is that I'm going to Australia on a working holiday visa. So if you saw the title and you see that I'm walking around currently in China, you're going to be a bit confused. But yeah, so when I run out of my budget for Asia, I am planning to go to Australia on a working holiday. I'm not too sure how long I want to stay there for. You can stay in Australia for 1 year initially on this visa, and to get the visa all you have to do is apply online, and you simply fill out a form, and I think within a few days you'll get your visa, as long as what you put is alright, and you know, you're not planning to kill the president and some things along that line. After getting the visa, I thought, you know, and it's within a year, so you've got a year from the day you got the visa to enter the country, and if you go over that, then the visa's cancelled. But once you enter, you get 1 year to start with, where you can work and travel, and you can't work in the same place for more than 6 months, but that's not the reason why you're going there, is to settle down. Some people maybe, but that's on another note. You can get sponsored, blah blah blah, like that. And for 1 year you can stay there and work, but you can extend it by doing 3 months agricultural work for another year, and you can work for another year, and then the visa ends, you have to leave the country. But that's my plan. I'm not too sure if I want to do the 2 years, because I don't know how long I'd want to be stuck in one place, but I definitely think 6 months to a year minimum, because I'm trying to get a YouTube channel started, and I can't imagine it being too exciting if I was in one place for too long. It should just be called the Australian Working Holiday Visa Channel. But that's my plan. I thought it would be a good way to rejuvenate the money I've spent. On top of that, being a new country and experience a new country, experience working in a new country, that I'd like to maybe go to, like, maybe Sri Lanka, India, Nepal afterwards. And after that, I'm not too sure. Maybe look into doing something like Tibet, because I think Tibet would be a really cool place to see. I'm not too sure on that one. I've got to go to Australia first, find out how much I can earn. But I thought it's a good way to continuously travel, you know, rather than just be going home, like splashing out a load of money for 6 months, going home, saving up for 6 months, and then going travelling for as long as you can that money, then going home again. It's not the way I want to do it. I'm also a dual citizen of Canada, so if I really wanted to, I can get a passport and sort myself out and work in Canada. But long story short, I was born there, lived there till I was 2, so I haven't really experienced Canada. So that'd be like going to a new country. Been on holiday a couple of times, but going on holiday is very different to working. But no, that's more the direction I'm going, and that's where my plans in the future are heading to. I think it's a good way to continuously travel. It's a good way for me to be able to still work on this channel. It's a good way for me to still upload interesting videos. And next summer I'm planning to go back to England for about a month to 6 weeks to visit family and friends, and you know, just reconnect some people, meet up with some people, and do that. That'll probably be, well, it should be in the summer. I mean, depending on the circumstances. Obviously you don't know where you're going to be, you don't know where you're at, but at some point next year I'm going to go back for about 6 weeks, and I plan to maybe see a little bit more of England while I'm there, because I haven't seen much of England, and maybe even Scotland and Ireland and Wales. and then do maybe a couple of little trips in Europe while I'm there, depending on money. Reason why I think the Australian working holiday visa and any other work, New Zealand has it, I know Canada does it. Canada does it on a limited amount of spaces, so if you're looking to get a Canadian one, do it as early as you can from when it starts. I don't know when the start and end date of the applications are, but they have a certain quota. You have to, so like if you're French, there's a quota of French people. If you're Australian, there's a quota of Australians, and so on. So, you know, it's a bit different. I think Australia almost has an unlimited quota because their economy depends more on people coming in and working. That's probably going to be maybe February, maybe March next year I'll be there, depending on, like I said, how much money I have left. And once I start to get low, I'm going to book a flight to Australia. I'm probably going to start in Melbourne, and while I'm in Melbourne I'm going to go down to Tasmania, I think. See Tasmania, apparently it's a very beautiful place, and yeah, I know you can do the agricultural work in Tasmania, so I think Melbourne's a good place to start. Right, I decided to walk a little bit out of the way. I just went past this alley yesterday, and I just was too tired. But I walked past and go back. So about 25 minutes away from the hostel. It's called Kwa Zhang Zi Dong Alley. That was it. I posted it below. It's a really long word. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's quite cool. It's a bit busy at the moment, but obviously it's a Chinese national holiday, so I'm expecting it. Just remembered from yesterday, just popped in my head. Last night, I was fucking, when I upload a video, I sometimes will leave my laptop next to me on my bed, turn the screen off and upload a video, just because it's still uploading, that's an easier way of doing it. And well, last night, I fell asleep, and I woke up, and there's this fucking guy came through the curtains in the bed, and he had his hands on my laptop. And at first I didn't know what the fuck he was doing, and I was inches away from punching him. I just literally woke up and went, what the fuck are you doing? And he was fucking around my computer, like flipping the hard drive out. Then I was literally, I had my fist clenched, just about to punch him in the face. And then I heard a phone alarm. So I clocked, so I thought maybe thinks my fucking laptop's making noise. I said, well, I just shoved him away. What the fuck are you doing, mate? If someone's alarm's going off, you don't touch their phone, you wake them up. That's usually what you do. You don't, because it's a dickhead move to do, because if the guy had to get up and he'd turn his fucking phone off and he doesn't wake up, then he's going to miss whatever he's set the alarm for. And if it's early in the morning, it's most likely a flight or a train. So he was a right fucking cock. And he gets sorry, I said, no, whatever, mate, not interested. Pissed me right off. I've just come back to the hostel now. Hope you enjoyed the sort of brief but hopefully informative video today. Like I said, if you're planning to get away, a cheap option and a long-term option, fairly long-term one, is Australia or New Zealand or Canada. A working holiday visa basically. I don't know what ones are offered for England, I don't know what ones are offered in Europe. Obviously I've never had a look into those. So, but no, hope you enjoyed today. If you did like it, feel free to like and subscribe the video, and there'll be plenty more to come anyway. Take care guys, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.